Look how quick that gets down by the normal siege. Get rid of that and say, alright, I'm gonna go for you. So, I didn't get a staff down on that bear fast enough. Either I clicked it, misclicked. I remember I did a couple misclicks in here and I felt kind of bad. But anyways, I mana burned out his Death Knight. And what that allows me to do is just have free reign over these Frostworms. They give a shit ton of experience. And it just pretty much gives your entire ground force, all of these bears, just free reign to take care of his weakened ground forces. Now, this Frostworm's down a little bit. I could have gotten a surround on the Death Knight. He is running back into his base. Will he live? Nah. But here's what, this is what I misclick on. I meant to bring my panda back. Although I did bring back a weak unit anyways, but I meant for it to be this damn panda, because I think he kills it. Yep, Frostworm gets a last kill on this stupid thing. I noticed my resources in the middle of the fight, and I'm like, God damn it, I am a retard. I could have at least gone to my buildings and made some units, but I could have brought the panda back. Could have maybe put some items on him. Brought it back into the fight. I could have run back to where I am now and kind of wait for the panda to come back with a whole bunch of items, because my god, a scroll of health right now, oh, that'd be so good. But doesn't happen. Oh well, I made the mistake, gotta roll with it, so I gotta run back a little bit. Now, he is in his base, he is just gonna continue on with these Frostworms. He is upgraded them to the max with their attack, and that is no joke at all. It just dominates my ground forces, these bears. So I got a whole bunch of resources right now. I am screwed on lumber. He got me pretty well on the lumber in the early game, and so I'm just going to go ahead and decide to do the only thing I can do right now is creep, maybe try to get up to level 5. And go ahead and try to do my damage. So anyways, Scroll of the Beast, for me, with an army full of bears, that equals 200 gold. So I'm just going to go on down, go to the shop and get some much needed scrolls of healing. I mean, I've got way too much gold right now. I am looking at that gold and I am just shaking my head. During the game even, I was just like, this is freaking ridiculous. So I just run down to the shop where I can make good use of all this gold. And I go for it. So, as I'm creeping that, try to pick up all my items. Very fun part, I know. I'm creeping. What's up? He's creeping. What's going on? You know, I said bareback earlier on in this audio. Yeah. So, God, I thought I could make one audio without saying something gay, but not happening. Anyways, I gotta run. Do I get my item? Yes. Change it to night. Get my my thing here. And what kind of messed with me a little bit is after I got this potion of mana on the panda, I just went right back to Force Group 1 and attacked forward to try to move my forces forward because I knew I was taking a little bit too long. But yeah, I did not have the panda back in Force Group 1 because apparently I reassigned my force groups for my Force Group 1, and my panda's gonna take about a nice little 15-second rest back into the base here. But now I'm gonna take the chance and attack his base while at the same time, good old monster here, he's gonna go ahead and teleport back into the base. I see the TP thing, I'm like, okay, you got it. I'm backing up. So I see what he has, but he left his Lich back down there. But I really don't want to play the ping pong game with him again. I realize, alright, he just teleported right back up. I want to waste his resources a little bit, because God knows I'm making great use of my resources. Run down to his expansion. I'm thinking, alright, that slaughterhouse is there. I can probably get a kill off of that first. I'm going to look up a little bit, peek, say, alright, it's good to go. So I'm going to run down there, and I'm going to use my panda for siege here. Just slowly try to breath the fire these buildings. They do a good job against ziggurats. Took about a sixth or a fifth of its health. About around there. Kill the slaughterhouse makes it a lot easier for me. I won't have so many destroyers. So, my panda, as you can see, the undead hero nuke proves its best against him, so he goes down very quick. But, check this out. Notice how, like I was saying earlier, if he's going all out on these air units here, kill the slaughterhouse, so that kind of set the stage for me. He doesn't get his A-bombs out in time. And my ground units are doing a good job. While my dryads, they are taking some heavy hits, but my first targets, as always, are these frost worms. They make for great experience, in fact, enough to get my demon hunter on up to level 6. So I'm just going to go ahead, and now I'm going to aim towards, after that frost worm, I'm going to go ahead and try to kill some of these destroyers. Once again, they give great experience. 900 health, small armor. It's good focus fire, you can get them out, as you can see there. So he's running back, that Death Knight, and he's pretty much saying, oh shit, he's got to run his stuff back. So we both kind of exchanged a hero death, but what he gave me in exchange was his entire expansion. But he's going to try to get in on a nice little spot down there. Yep, he does teleport in. I'm thinking, alright, he might have something, try to teleport right on top of me, get some kills in there. I staff my bear back into my base, and you know, I'm always, never mind. You know, I'm going to be at the next Smash tournament I do from when this thing comes out, and people are going to be like, hey Neil, bareback! Yeah, how about the old bareback? Alright. So anyways, I have a whole lot of gold. Ah, shit. I got a whole lot of gold, and I realize, you know what, I really don't feel like waiting for this panda to come out, so I'm just going to use that. Bring the panda in there, buy some resources, buy some items. And I'm going to go ahead and march right down there. Try to go for his expansion. The game's pretty much over at this point. Once I hit that level 6, I realize all his efforts into getting these air units really aren't going to be so great. Now that I have some splash damage on that demon hunter, those gargoyles, they love to clump up, and they're really not going to do so great. I just took out a slaughterhouse, so any production for abominations will be a waste. So he's stuck with just going air at this point, and at this point, it's pretty much done for. So I see some acolytes come in. First priority, obviously, is mana burning out that Death Knight. I still see people, for some odd reason, mana burning that Lich. Sure, it's all scary and it deals dude, it has Dark Ritual. You can get the mana back. You want to mana burn that Death Knight. It's like the staple of his whole army. Anyways, I'm fighting him right now. I pretty much put all my targets. By this point, I'm just selecting with my Dryads Force Group 2. And I am just selecting one unit and just shift-clicking down the rest. Because, the beauty with the Dryads is that they can't really be slowed down towards their target. So if he wants to run, that's great and all, but they're going to slow it down. And they're going to mesh with him. So, and my purpose of getting the lovely little hippogriffs is because I had way too much money, and I had 2 production buildings, and I needed to get more, because I really wasn't going to get any more out of the Ancient of War. Anything he throws at me will pretty much annihilate what comes out of the Ancient of War. Okay, well, the replay's over. Yeah, I'm about wrapping it up for the very last one for you guys. I've been doing this for about, since I was in high school. Yeah, high school, 2003. Jesus fucking Christ, I've been doing this for like 5 years? About 4.5. 4.5, 5 years around. Good Lord. That is a lot of time. Oh, my God. Just seemed like yesterday when I first got like the Diablo beta from Blizzard's site in like the middle 90s or whatever. Jeez. Anyways, but yeah, as of now, if you remember from the first part of it, I got way too much